Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? I know many of you are tired. You won't believe this, or maybe you will. I know there's a lot of you that can't stand to hear you know whose voice. I didn't watch the debate. One, because it was on at 9 o'clock, and I am an early riser. If you know me, I like to get up really early. So I knew it was going to go late. And then I knew if anything was agitating to me, good morning, Karen. If anything was agitating, then I might not be able to fall asleep. And I have a lot of readings to do today. So I didn't watch it. I recapped. I did a little bit of recap. Good morning, Jules. So I was just saying, hi, Larry girl. I was just seeing how many people were feeling tired, if they got any rest, if you watched it. Did most of you watch it, the debate? Let's see. There's Becca. Oh, here we are. Took a while for it to come up there so I could read the comments more closely. Estelle, you watched it? I could not watch it because like I said, I had to go to sleep and I had a lot of readings to do today. So I just wasn't able to do it. But I'm glad Becca's here in the chat. What an absolute disaster. All right. Well, I wanted to point out, I'm glad Becca's here because we kept saying when we were doing the readings, we kept saying that somehow, for some reason, that Biden there would be some sort of delay, that he would have to wait. The Seven of Pentacles kept coming up. If you go back to that video that I did on Becca's channel, House of Lenormand, you'll see that this came up for Biden. And then he also had the Tower. And so I think the Tower was a realization that he can't let him go to men, to things. But I also think that was that little, would you shut up, man, remark, which was so great. So that could have been his little Tower thing, because that's not something he would normally say. But the Seven of Pentacles, I think they just couldn't get anything done. And I felt perhaps that this card was there. I remember distinctively remembering this card thinking, why does he have to wait? And I thought, is there going to be a delay? It's delayed because he couldn't get a word out. So he had to just sit there in this non-workable atmosphere. That's what this Seven of Pentacles is. I know Beck and I thought, well, is he just not going to? I know he was on a 3 times to the 10th power of his DJT Snorties, whatever. Instead of eating Smarties, he eats Snorties. Okay, so anyway, that's what the Seven of Pentacles about. So it was waiting. It's unproductive, planting the seeds and then watching them not being able to grow to full harvest. He just couldn't get everything across that he wanted to, and so he had to wait. He had to wait until who shut his mouth, and so that's that. I thought I'd explain that because I was confused. Right, Robin? Chris Wallace wasn't able to. I don't really know what more he could have done except for to turn the mic off. I'm sure they're going to. That was one of the questions. Oh, to turn the mic off? Okay. Anyway, so I think it was Prairie asked if there's going to be, in the next debate, is there going to be a better moderator? So let's see. Oh, and I also wanted to remind everyone I'm doing the $25 readings. It's a half an hour reading. We do them on FaceTime, Skype, Zoom, Facebook, messaging, WhatsApp, whatever. And you can email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. And it's $25 reading. And $33 for any reading subsequent after that. All right, so let's take a look. Will the next debate go better? Will there be a better? Yes, Samuel L. Jackson for the next debate moderator. All right. will it go much better? Oop, that one came flying out, didn't it? There's the moon card. Billy Barr is going to get in there and give him some fighting words. Some fighting words. And look what's on the bottom. So it's still going to be. I mean, who can control DJT? He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't know how. All right. We'll just take a look real quick. Hi, Susan. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I just really couldn't, that was like delay. What is a delay? It's just there's no growth. All right. Wow. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch it. But I think he came out on time. Okay, well, the next one has somewhat better cards. These are better. Will be a little more balance to it. There's still going to be some lies and getting in the digs into the past, and the money trails are really going to be this, and the people that are nostalgic to you. So he's not done with the Hunter Biden thing. So family will be involved, bringing up the past. That's the challenge, is they just keep digging up the past. I do think there will be some more offers of what I would like to bring you. So they're going to do their work. They both know it was not very productive, and I feel like it'll go better. I wonder if any people will even watch the second one, because it was such a disaster. And I only saw just the little highlights. So, all right. So the statement about the white supremacists, that's one of the next questions. Lori Lori asked, what exactly did DJT mean by that? Like, we already know the answer to that, but let's just see. What did he mean to those boys, that dog whistle? What did he mean? What did he mean? What did DJT mean? Stand down and stand by. Stand down and stand by. Oh, because I might need your help. I might need assistance. It's the Two of Cups. So the challenge is, hear my call. Hear these messages, right? If I send an arrow of falcon into your camp with a message, then you will come to assist me. If I don't like the election or whatever. And I'm also going to get help from people all over. And this is the internet card, you know that? Two of Wands. Wait for the invitation. If I need you, I'll call you. Wait for the invitation. And they're just like, we want to already join you. This worries other people. They want to be the star. They want to be the boy. I don't even know what's the name of that group. The boys of something. The good, whatever. They want to be the star. And that's their wish, that they could join him in a partnership and come to help him achieve his wishes. So it's all about that. Well, that's what it is. Help form a union to, when called, when summoned, when asked, to help him achieve what he wants. Okay. And they want to be the star. What's the name of that group? Yeah. Oh, Proud Boys. Thanks, Becca. Okay, so told you about the $25 deal. Oh my gosh, I'm reading for people all over the world. It's so exciting. I love meeting you guys, and everyone says the same things. And all of you in the Tarot family in the chat, especially the moderators and all the other readers, we really have formed a wonderful community here. So hit that like button and please subscribe. Help the channel, help other people find us, because they really want to be a part of our community. And everyone says the same things, that we all saved each other's sanity in this time, especially if you're like myself, being blue in a sea of red. All right, so we did that. We did this. Okay, so Paul asked, now remember, we keep getting, oh, I know it, squirrel. We got to ask about Adam Schiff, because he's subpoenaing people. Department of Homeland Security. That's right? Okay. All right, so we kept getting, for Nancy Pelosi, the face plant, the Ten of Swords. Now, if you join me on the Way of Positive Change Facebook or Instagram, you would know that that was our card of the day yesterday. It was so icky looking. It was like, oh, this is ominous. So I posted it not only on the Way of Positive Change, but on my personal page for some of the red peoples to just like cool it. Okay, don't do bad things. Don't say bad things. So Paul wants to know, getting back to Nancy with the face plant and the Ten of Swords, she keeps getting that card for me. Even when I talked about it last time and we drew more cards in Nancy Pelosi, it still came out the Ten of Swords. And now we know, that Schumer's calling for a vote that did something very unique and about for healthcare. And of course, Pelosi is part of that. So Paul wanted to know, in the next 2 months, are the Republicans going to try to take down Nancy Pelosi? So it's a good question, Paul. We've seen that she's really going through a trial. McCarthy has already been pushed by the Freedom Caucus to make a motion for her to vacate her seat. We already saw that. So the arrows are flying. Thanks, sorry, girl. I'm telling you, people I read for every day, like, they're so happy that, and thank God for the first readers that started this, so that we're so happy that we can chat together. Republicans, are they trying to will they oust Nancy Pelosi? Are they going to do it to her? If you watch some of the astrologers, they're calling October Shocktober. Oh my God. My sister-in-law messaged me. She said she thinks she was going to stay home for the entire month of October. I just laughed. All right. Oh boy, they're having some meetings. They are talking about it, the possibilities, what can be done. What are the maneuvers that we can use? The challenge is to get this put together, the paper to the movement together. They can't quite make it, that's just at the A, so it's forming. They knew she had the gavel, and she comes up as the Nine of Pentacles here. She has the power, the wisdom of the falcon. Yes, that is a falcon on the Rider-Waite. It's a falcon of wisdom. That's why it has the hood on it, on its eyes. They walked away because they knew she had this, but they're juggling this around right now. Their thoughts and emotions and thoughts, and people speaking about, how do we do this? How can we put it together? How do we do it? We can make some motions with the page. They're trying to get someone in her own camp to turn on her. That's really strange. I don't see, they're paying money for this. There's money and bribes and all kinds of stuff going on. But I don't think that's the actual for her to move her seat, but perhaps through slander and getting someone in her own camp to speak out against her. This is the plot they're trying to form the plot. They don't have it all together. They will offer someone some money to turn. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a dark-haired woman. So that's what I'm getting. All right. So let's just ask about Nancy while we're here. Just to look again. This will be the third time, and then I'm not going to look at it anymore. All right. Oh gosh, Becca, Tulsi Gabbard. I don't know, where has she been? It's always the quiet snakes that have the biggest bite and the biggest hiss, right? Yikes. All right. She's not in the Dem Party. Let's look at Nancy Pelosi. Right, Prairie, I know I saw that on Fareed Zakara's, he had one report there. I was talking to my brother about it because Fareed said if it goes to the House, then it's the majority of the states and each state gets one vote. And he even said at one of his rallies, he's like, did you know that? If it goes to Congress, then, each state gets a vote and it's 26 to 22. So Trump has this on the top of his list. He's already thinking that this is the way he's going to go. All right. Well, that's the government card. This is her true beliefs. And this is someone walking away. She's trying to take the higher road here. And she's trying to get something for the people. I think this is Mnuchin. I think she's trying to put together this deal for the people that will be helpful. I think she already took a lot of the flack, a lot of the swords. Look at that. Look at it. We just say it. Look at it. I don't want to look at it. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it isn't the outcome card. Now we're hoping and fearing that doesn't come to hurt her, harm her anyway. Oh my God. This isn't good. Nancy Pelosi has a big problem coming. This is really bad, you guys. This is not good. This is just not good. There is some sort of change. It's not good. Could be an inside job. Let me take a look at her health. Let me just take a look at her health, really. I'm sorry. It's not good. It's not good. There's no other way to put this. I can't put this. I can't bring sunshine and roses to this. This isn't okay. So let's just take a look at her health. I think the Republicans, like I said, are going to pay for it. Could almost be like a little bit of a rebellion in her own party. Maybe for somebody that. All right, let's just see. Let's just look at Nancy Pelosi's health. If you have, I'm going to ask you for a couple of questions. I can't stay on that long today. I was going to stay on until 2. My daughter-in-law is expecting a shipment at her house, and she texted me if I could please go over and take care of it for her. So I have to do it. I want to do it for her. Okay. Nancy Pelosi's health. Why do you guys think her cards are so bad? Prairie, she didn't used to get bad cards. She got all good cards. Adam Schiff used to get the 10 of Swords. But then he just couldn't get, did a face plant in trying to get the Senate to listen to him or any of the testimony that happened. Could be. All right, Nancy Pelosi's health. What can you tell me about Nancy? Please show me Nancy Pelosi's health. Is she okay? That's what I'm asking, Stephen Haggerty. This is too much. This is a lot of stress on her. This is a lot of stress. Man, I'm getting goosebumps. How is Nancy Pelosi's health? Please show us Nancy Pelosi's health. No matter how hard we get, this is my guide saying, haha, Lori, no matter how hard you try to look at this, you're not going to get it all. Okay, that's what they do when they do that to me. Can you see this? Back this up just a little bit. Okay. She recently had a consult for her health. She was worried. She had some anxiety. She might not have been able to sleep. She was given some advice she didn't want to take because she's very stubborn. She's very strong. Okay, so there's a little snafu with her health. But that's not it. There's a little snafu, but I feel like this is more having to do with government. Or her husband. Because it's the emperor. 10 of Cups is below that. We'll just have to send Nancy, and 10 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So we got the 2 10s, be something in the family. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nancy's husband. Could be. Let me take a look at Nancy Pelosi's husband's health. Is Nancy Pelosi's husband's health okay? It's Nancy Pelosi's husband okay? Something is very wrong in Pelosi land. Is her husband's health okay? And that could be part of the, Shocktober. Good Lord. All right, so he has an imbalance of some sort. His body is insufficient in something. Oh, he has the Tower card. So he has some health issues going on. He has to make some changes. He has some health issues going on. I'm still not getting that that's the total thing, though. She may have to react in order to help him with something. And so maybe it's like you said, maybe he did something else, like with money or something. What is it exactly? Let me see if I can zero in, although they said, you're not going to get the whole thing. You can see that she's going to have a terrible fall. Or just a total disappointment. What exactly happens to her? Just tell me. Tell us, please. Was it Bullwinkle and Rocky that say, just tell us, the spirits are about to speak? Are they friendly? Rocky and Bullwinkle. What is stressing Pelosi out? Okay, so what exactly is going to, what if she doesn't know what's coming though? All right, we'll rephrase. We'll redirect. What is stressing Pelosi out? What's causing her so much stress? Is it orange? Okay. All right. What's stressing out Nancy Pelosi? Karen Dean says that her husband took out a PPE loan. Happy Wednesday, Mari. Is it better weather? Woohoo! Look, I got warm clothes on. Better weather for you too. Oh boy, it's a deal. She's trying to come up with deals and she's getting squished. She had success before. Now she's in defense. She's in defense, Becca, because she is trying to push. She wants to create. She's trying to make changes. Her magician is on its side, and she's feeling wounded because this has gone back and forth, and there's no deal. She keeps trying, and she feels foolish because they are just blocking her. That's that Mark Meadows, just completely going into sabotage. When she worked with Mnuchin, she got everything taken care of. And now this second time, we've seen that all along, that Meadows has just gone in there to meddling Meadows. We have to make jokes, right? Oh, God. Okay, so Becca, that was a great way to, she's being totally defeated. They're just shutting her down, and they're just going to say she can't. She's unhinged. She can't do it. She could become a little unbalanced. There could also be, this could be over the money deal, and they're just not fighting fair. They're not coming to the table. They're not fighting fair, shutting her down. And there could be a money thing going on with someone she partners with. She's defending herself. It's about money. Trying to hold her place. It's about money, whether she's getting it for us. That's frustrating. Think about how many days she's had to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, right? This has been going on for a long time. I mean, she gets paid for that, of course, but still. So that's what I'm coming up with. It has to do, we've got all pentacles here. So things of the earth, the coins, the pentacles. And she just is in defense. She's defending herself. She feels like they're trying to take advantage of her. They're bullying her. It's not good news for her. And so then maybe she has a will you shut up man moment. You know, maybe that's what the Tower's about. And she just loses it, you know. Okay. Cappy's mom is in the house. All right. Jules, Larry girl. Okay, so maybe Becca can pick up on this later and read. Are you going live later, Becca? All right, so that was Paul's question. Okay, yeah, I'm sure people would love to hear from you. Okay, so there was another really good question about Reince Priebus. Remember we saw Reince Priebus get on, well, we didn't see it. We were told that it happened. He got on Pompey-ass's flight and they took off for Wisconsin for meddling. with setting booby traps. So remember, Reince Priebus got on the plane with Pompey-ass, went to Wisconsin, set booby traps. And then they were going somewhere else. And Pompey-ass was going to go do a speech at a dinner, fundraising dinner with right-wing, far right-wing evangelicals. So let's just see. So I think, Perry, this might have been another one of your questions. You were just full of really good questions today. Will Reince Priebus go to jail for his participation in the 2016 election debacle? It was. Okay. What's going to happen to Reince Priebus? Is he going to get in trouble? Reince Priebus. Hi, GMA5. Reince Priebus. Tell us about Reince Priebus. He made deals and deals. Oh boy, he had contact overseas. Now I don't know if they'll be able to unravel that. The tower's underneath him, so something's rumbling. Small little earthquake is brewing. Fighting, competition, I don't see him going to jail, but I feel like he has to do work to defend himself. With the Eight of Pentacles, he does have secrets. There's going to something come up that he worked on, that he was a part of. So that's, will he have to testify? Maybe he goes into the work program. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he's going to he's going to be in the fray a bit with this. He's going to try to walk away from it with this eight of cups. But some of the work that he did will be brought into it, and we know the truth. So I'm going to say I didn't get the jail card, but I got that his associations and some of the work that he did will be in question. I don't like to say the word like evangelical with far. I mean, I know that they are, but I don't think that all evangelicals are bad. I think there's people that go to other countries to spread the word of. That's just in my humble opinion, that actually are doing a good thing, but they're not the far right people, bad people. But it was the bad people that were having the fundraiser where Pompey went to go speak. And he could be breaking the law about that. All right, so we asked about that. Larry Girl asked the question, are we going to hear in Shocktober? Are we going to hear any good positive news? Hi, Jay. Are you enjoying the crisp, lovely weather in sunny Florida? Okay. Larry Girl wants to know, are we going to hear any positive news that's going to make us chipper and happy and lift our spirits? Good question. So the Four of Cups tried to come out there. So that's our angels and guides saying, yes, we're trying to give you some. It's up to you whether you take it and celebrate with it or not. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Four Cups. We're trying to make you some offers. You might be stuck in this negativity, though. Get unstick y'all need to unstick yourselves. Y'all need to get unstuck. You need an unstucker machine. So listen, it's, we get attitudes. We're dissatisfied with the whole thing that's going on, but we really do need to take this and accept this offer. And this is all also When people ask you to go take a walk down to the park, say yes, accept invitations. These could be people in your neighborhood. Okay. Yes, they're trying to give it to us. We need it. We're thinking, oh, it's not. We're thinking, it's not enough. It's not enough. And then 2, also do something to help someone else. That always lifts your spirits. The best way to bring your spirit, lift your vibration, is to help somebody even in a small way. So if you help someone, if you get an invitation to be a part of a charity or do a charitable work or just give someone a hand, do it, because that's going to bring the vibration up. Instead of staying, in your home, in your controlled environment, right? We don't want to do that. We want to help others. All right, so they're letting us know there's a lot of drama in the Kardashians and everyone, Kanye and everybody's of the drama patrol are coming to the forefront here. This isn't good. This is pretty difficult. There's a lot of drama and chaos and information coming. So they're saying, don't get drawn into the chaos. You are the light bringers. You're the light bearers. You're the light workers. Or we wouldn't be all here on my channel, Becca's channel, Johnny's channel, any of the readers' channels, because we're the ones that hold the light for the future. So you have a duty to raise it up high and hold that space. Envision everything coming out in a helpful way. So they're also telling us if you get overly involved in this drama, it's your own doggone fault. It's your own fault. So get out of your own way. You don't step in your own you know where your pitfalls are. If you know that someone's controversial and you don't, like I did, I had to make an executive decision for my health last night. I knew that I wouldn't be able to go to sleep if I listened to him be himself. Okay, and this is reaffirming. You have to use your superpowers, your clairsentience, cognizance, voyance, clairvoyance, all of these things. You're psychic, use these abilities, ground yourself, get outside, don't stay in the cave. You know that's one of the problems. We already know what's coming. Forewarned is forearmed, right? We already know. We can see the chaos that's coming. So just don't engage. Make a decision where you're going to place your energy. Okay? You have a decision to make. Do you go with the angel and the smart words, or do you go listen to the snake that is whispering in the lady's ear? Oh, it's on this side. So, and then hold the guy's hand. So just be careful who you partner with, who you're interacting with. The news, I think, is if it will be uplifting to us, it will be about the problematic takedown of a couple people that made a deal together, and this news is coming very soon. So we should get information on a deal that was made to take advantage of other people, and their chaos will help us feel better. But remember, when the high priestess comes up, you really have to go into that high vibration. So we can say, okay, now that's out, that's good. But don't wish horrible things on him. I know it. I know. Just try. It's enough that they get caught. And we get our wish with this. So this could be a power couple. It's people who entered into a binding agreement together, and there's a big kerfluffle, big old fight, big messages coming out very quick that we really already knew about. We technically already knew. So an answer to your question, Larry Girl, the bottom card is the wish card. So it's a big yes. So that part is good. All right. I want to ask about Adam Schiff. Now he's trying, there was a whistleblower. And the whistleblower's attorney is being denied security clearance so that so Adam can't get him in to testify. Excuse me, I want to say Paul something or another, but oh, thank you, Prairie. So is Adam Schiff going to will he be victorious in getting these people in to testify? He's subpoenaed them and DHS. I bet you did, Mari. I knew that was, and I just couldn't go through that last night. I know I had a lot of readings to do, and I had to be, right side up. Okay. Adam Schiff, is he going to be successful at getting the whistleblower for the DHS? Because apparently the whistleblower was saying he was told to water down Russian interference and boost up, inflate Iran and China interference. So now he's been subpoenaed, and his background's a little sketchy anyway, but he's been subpoenaed, and it's his attorney, one of his attorneys, that's not getting the security clearance. All right, so success is at its highest. So this is more of the rumbling earth. Okay, so a lot of this, I guess it is going to be a shocktober, The tower just keeps coming up, 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 and it's all in our base. So we really have to take this time to ground, and just look, what are we getting involved in, and how we need to be on solid ground. As all this change comes. They're diverting. He knows he's got a good case. He thinks if he can get in there to get it to happen, oh boy, just diversion. Squirrel, don't look at this. Look at this shiny object over here. But then there's it takes time. That's a time. Knight of Pentacles takes his time. All right, good. Now, this could actually take months, believe it or not. So, but the answer is yes. So Adam Schiff is going to have a measure of victory, but it's going to take time. They're just stalling. And guess who's in charge of that stall tactic? Mr. Billy. Mr. Billy's God. Okay. All right, so we asked about that. Now, I think so too. I think he was a catalyst. Is everybody overeating? Did everybody fall into self-sabotage? Okay. So let's just take a look at that. All right. So let's take a look at our angels and guides. There are many of us that have fallen into self-sabotage, and in our families. So let's take a look at that. What do we need to know? Please tell us what we need to know, guides and angels. Oh my gosh, Larry, girl, I've never seen so many emojis in my life. What can you tell us about self-sabotage? I think we know that we have to ground. We know that we have to play outside. We know that we have to, ground, play outside, accept invitations from others to walk, ride bikes, to do anything, to even sit outside. If you can just even sit outside, it's helpful. Did you know that? Because things are alive outside. That's a natural transference of DNA energy. If you even pick up a plant or touch a leaf. use your clairs, so you have your psychic sense of understanding where not to be drawn in, where to hold your ground, hold the light. Remember, you're carrying the torch. Think of it as a responsibility to everyone else on your planet. We're fighting for the kids, and remember to engage in your inner child. Go play. When's the last time you colored anything, And if you're going to color with your left hand if you're right-handed, so you can enhance your psychic senses on the right brain. Yeah. All right. So sometimes we feel so bad with self-sabotage that we don't follow the rules. We're so concerned about what's going on with our house and our country that we sneak things and we make excuses for not doing the things that we need to do that are healthy. We put our head in the sand or in a bag of chips, or in Oreos. Something awful. It's escape. So escape isn't grounding. Escape is the opposite of grounding. So how can we become more present? If we help someone else, we become more present and we're taken out of our lower vibration. So if you know of a group or association that's drilling wells for people in countries that don't have water, or if you just want to run down an apple pie down to a friend or someone else that's struggling, or to a food bank, do something to help someone else. We're all in this together. Do something to help someone else. And you're not alone. We all feel the same way. And there's 3 people that I read for and 2 people that are my friends, that are all my friends. We have an agreement that we're not going to self-sabotage anymore. So you got to do the right thing, eat the right thing so you can put your hard pants on, your jeans, right? Jeans are hard pants now. Okay. Let the guides guide you and help one another. Remember, there's always someone that's having a more difficult time than you. If you help that person, you get away from having to think, I need to escape this. So this is really important. Help someone. Be a guide. Hold the light. Hold the grounding. Realize that we're all going through this together. And if we can do it, you can do it. You're not alone. It's one thing to cheat a little bit, but when it starts to hurt our health and we don't want to see what we need to see, and we're not able to make the greatest decisions for ourselves, if we stand on excuses, but I have this problem with my ankle and I can't go walk. Oh, come on. Now, sometimes, yes, we do. But we can go sit outside, or we can take a few steps outside, do something, anything. And we also don't want to admit that we have a problem sometimes, right? I know what my weaknesses are, and I'm sure you know what yours are too. It's all escape. We're all in it together. It's going to get better. And I think that's the biggest thing. The bully is off to the left, which is the west side of this reading. Our guides are trying to help us into more calmer water. See how in the 6 of Swords, the ruddy, choppy water is right here, and the guide is helping us go through these parted swords to more clear and calm water. It's a journey. We are on a journey, and we're friends, and we're going to start being better to ourselves, because we're not going to bully ourselves just because there's another bully. This one's on the way out, so remember that, Okay. So and help each other. These people, there's 1 person rowing and 2 people receiving, so learn how to receive. And don't make excuses. Stop the excuses, all right? We're traumatized from last night, but when today is over, come tomorrow, let's get in that boat with those people. All right. So let's take a quick look at the bug. Yeah, people we just need to go outside. We had a big rainstorm last night. And I just went out and sat outside on the screen porch and just watched the lightning and listened to the thunder. All right, let's take a look at the crown. Yeah, we need to hold. May I never look like Dumpty Dump. Yeah, DJT. That's right, Stephen. So we've got to be fit and not make excuses. We have to hold the light. We have a duty to do. Election day is almost here. The day we've been waiting for is almost here. Let's look at crown. Satan has satanized. We're completely open here in Florida. The universities, the FGCU has 103 cases and 3 instructors out or that have been infected. But they're saying they're not going to change. They're actually in a fight now with Satan. They're saying we're holding our rules. You know, you can't just tell us that students can't be fined. They're saying they are going to hold students responsible, and they will be fined or advised or penalized or whatever. It's getting really tough here in Florida. So send some prayers to Florida, because this is just letting the non-masking people like run around thinking that it's just, well, you know, it's not quantum science here. All right. Hi, Johnny. I know it's really bad. And I think in the last video, I told you that they interviewed one guy of a big bar downtown, and he was saying, oh yeah, we opened all up, but we're still making sure people take precautions and distance. And they showed all the tables behind him. There's 6 and 8 people, 10 people at a table. No one had masks on. No one was social distancing. No one was doing any of that. It's a free-for-all. So, all right. So because I'm asking about Florida, I just want to take a look at how bad are the numbers going to creep up. They're already creeping. And he lies about the number. It's just not the truth. You cannot believe what you see for the numbers. For Florida especially, or Arizona or Texas. So how bad are the numbers going to go up? Because I'm getting the tower card for everybody. Florida's numbers of crown. Yeah, he said open everything. It's 100%, 100%. No fees, no fines for anyone who breaks the mask law or mandate. No fines for students, and the university people, again, are saying they're going to try to hold their own rules. But Florida's just, it's the greed, and the problem is, there it is. This is my crown card. You know it's my crown card. And that's the challenge. And the people fall out of the tower out of shock from the lightning because they're partying. They're not going to be like us who are doing due diligence for our health. And it's just sort of wait to see what happens after the parties all happen. Let's just see what's happened. He didn't even wait a full 2 weeks after school started or Memorial Day. And there will be loss. There will be death. This isn't good. This is really, really, really bad. And I'm not going to cry, although it stirs the emotions immensely. Florida people need to go outside, enjoy Mother Nature. It's against our moral values. It's against what we believe to be as right and wrong. It's against what we want for our elders, our grandparents, our mothers, or the people who nurture us. And we're pissed. We're mad, and we don't want to take it anymore. We're upset. But that's going to turn red. That's going to turn red people too, because it doesn't. Thank you, Miss Lynn. It doesn't affect you till it's in your own family, you know. So will this affect? Then will repubs turn on to Satan? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yep. one prominent, not really doesn't have to be a couple. This could be one major Republican male, and then this could be maybe Nikki Fried, Commissioner of Agriculture, because she is going to be running for DeSatan's job. I can tell you that much. That's not rocket science. Okay, so, and the mayor, that could be the mayor. There is a Republican mayor in Miami, right? And he's not like, he's saying this is not good. Because here he's trying to open up smoothly and softly, and just Satan just throws caution in the wind. Just act like it's not there. Hey, Ian McGrath. Yes, they will be overwhelmed, and a lot of winter visitors return here for their 6-month stay in the month of October. And then lots of them will then take a trip home if they can at Christmas. And then the majority of influx comes in January, but a lot of our regular snowbirds come back towards Halloween. So that was very disappointing. How about the rest of the United States? Sorry, I was a little selfish there, but you can tell I'm really passionate about it. Especially when I want to see my granddaughter, and my son and daughter-in-law are not the most socially distanced people in the world. Okay. Let's see about the rest of the country. All right, we'll ask that. GOP anti-science. Good question, Becca. All right. What about Crown and the rest of the country? How are they going to do? Are the numbers going to continue? Are we having a big problem, or are we going to get it under control? I saw it going up last time, and then we have really good news about treatments and vaccines. All right. It comes up very quickly. This is in a matter of days. I'm going to say 8 days because it's the 8 of Wands. It's from the bully people that are in the way, and they're causing the problems. And they're just making and changing the rules regardless of what it means for anyone else's welfare. It's done out of greed. And being beholden to the DeSatans, the DJTs. They're afraid if they don't open it up for commerce, and that they're really going to take it. There's not enough treatment. We're going to have a shortage of PPE again. How can that be? I wonder how that can be. Are they currently having shortages of PPE? I think I've heard a little bit, but not like, we don't have enough. It has to come from overseas. There's somebody that's going to help us, though. Page of Cups. It comes from we're getting help from overseas. There's probably traveling nurses going to come from overseas, and PPE. We'll get help, but it isn't good. It's and I want to say that the people that are in the areas that there's pockets and areas, of course, in each state that don't have enough resources, that have to go to work, that feel like they have to work right through the virus and don't report it. Yeah, so it's on the rise, but then I'm getting the same thing. It's really not good, and then we have success, and that leads me to believe that the treatment and vaccine comes from overseas. But I think Becca and I was one of you guys we read on that. It was a yes coming in from. All right, and then I have to go run over to my daughter-in-law. So I'm going to ask this other question here. Becca wanted to know, why are the GOP being so anti-science? Floods of water, Tina Mitchell? Okay. So this is, why is the GOP anti-science? What is their underlying? Yes, Linda, prayer. I meant to say that too. Thanks for reminding me. So prayers for people in the UK that are getting too much water, and the people in California that aren't getting enough of the drizzling rain and the cleansing rains that they need to put the fires out. Some of the GOP are starting to think about their grandchildren, but for the most part, they are not. They're thinking about just wanting to move businesses forward, regardless. It's all about the money. They don't want to do the rollbacks, but the rollbacks are coming. Some of the big companies are starting to do their own cutbacks. And listen, some of them have just been told that it's not true, and they believe it. So there's your answer, Becca. It's gossip that it's not really happening, that it's just all baloney. It's all hooey, so they don't believe it. Yes, and Texas water, Benny. We're going to put Texas water, and thank you, Desiree. Texas water, and there's a forming center of low pressure by the Bay of Campeche, and so we're prayers for that to stay away from Texas too, that it will just dissipate. Yeah, so they don't want the loss of money, and they've just been told that if they worry about what they're being told that's false anyway, they can't move forward with their business. And they're just being told that they're just being told it's not true. And they're going to hold to that. Sword of Truth is on the bottom, but it's really about greed. Greed and money and plans to move forward. They don't want to do the rollbacks or make the changes. There's going to be, though, talk about rumbling earth. There's going to be something that unseats them. There's going to be something not good that happens where I think they're forced to take a look at the measures. So we have to match the outcome card with the challenge card. And that brings forth a push, to skewer them, so to speak, unfortunately. But the high priestess has to do with the moons, the waxing and waning of the moon, and the tides, the waters rising, the ice cap. So this is coming. There's more important. So someone from another country is really going to get on the bandwagon, and they're going to announce it, and they're going to say, this is happening, and then they won't be able to. They'll try to spin it, but then this goes down. That's what I'm getting. Yes, melting poles. All right, you guys. Take care. Stay well. I'll be back Friday or Saturday. Saturday might be more easy. Becca said she might go live later, so you might want to go on her community page or wherever she asks you to go to put up some questions. Bye, Johnny. Thanks for coming on. I enjoyed your walk yesterday. Thank you, Larry Girl, Jules, Ian. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Hold your light. No more self-sabotage. Okay, for the rest of the day. But then, come on, let's get off the excuses. Let's do the right thing and hold the light. And remember to help somebody else. Do something to help someone that's worse off than you. All right? And that way you lift your vibration. Much love to you. See you later. Thanks again. And email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com if you'd like to do a reading for $25.